Imagine a time when the world was a vast, unexplored wilderness, a time when humanity was just beginning to carve out its place in history. This was the dawn of civilization, an era marked by the rise of the first societies and cultures. In the grand tapestry of human history, civilization's first threads were woven around rivers and fertile lands. These landscapes, teeming with life, provided the perfect cradle for humanity's nascent societies. The Tigris and Euphrates, the Nile, the Indus, and the Yellow River. These life-giving arteries became the beating heart of the earliest civilizations, from Mesopotamia to Egypt, from the Indus Valley to ancient China. And as these societies grew, they began to reach towards the heavens, constructing the first cities that would become bustling epicenters of human activity. These were not just mere settlements, but intricate networks of human creativity, ingenuity, and ambition. They were the first bold imprints of human hands on the canvas of the earth. But civilization was more than just bricks and mortar. It was also the birth of political and social structures. As societies grew, so did the need for order. Thus, the first governments were formed, not perfect, but a starting point. And it was within these early political structures that we see the roots of today's democracies, monarchies, and everything in between. Yet, perhaps the most significant development of this era was the invention of writing. Before this, knowledge was passed down orally from generation to generation, vulnerable to the erosion of time. But with writing, humans had a tool to etch their thoughts, their stories, their laws into the bedrock of history. Writing was not just a way to communicate, it was a way to remember, to learn, to evolve. Thus, against the backdrop of a wild and unforgiving world, the seeds of civilization were sown. From these small beginnings, humanity would grow, expand, and transform the world in ways unimaginable to those first pioneers of civilization. Fast forward to a time of great empires and profound thinkers, the Classical Age. Picture a world where Greek city-states rise and compete, leaving behind a rich legacy in art, philosophy, and government. Meanwhile, the Roman Empire emerges in the West, expanding its influence across the Mediterranean and imprinting its mark on law, language, and architecture for centuries to come. Let's not forget the East. The Maurya and Gupta empires in India flourished during this time, enhancing mathematics, astronomy, and literature. And further east, the Han dynasty in China cultivates advancements in technology, trade, and Confucian thought. These civilizations, each unique in their own way, contributed to a global tapestry of culture and knowledge. Their rise and fall, their triumphs and failures, have all played a part in the grand narrative of human progress. The Classical Age, a period of immense cultural growth and political change, forever shaped the course of human history. Next, we plunge into the so-called Dark Ages, a time of turbulence but also of great innovation. With the fall of the Roman Empire, Europe entered a period of change. The structure of society shifted, giving rise to a system known as feudalism. While knights and nobles ruled the land, serfs toiled in the fields, creating a distinctly hierarchical society. Simultaneously, the Middle East witnessed the rapid spread of Islam, profoundly influencing the region's culture, politics, and society. This new religion brought unity to diverse tribes and led to the establishment of powerful empires. Meanwhile, in the East, the Tang and Song dynasties marked a golden age for China. These eras saw remarkable advancements in technology and science, including the invention of gunpowder and the development of complex irrigation systems. The Middle Ages, far from being a time of stagnation, was a crucial period of transition and transformation. Finally, we emerge into the light of the modern era, a time of unprecedented change and progress. The past few centuries have been a whirlwind of transformation, marked by key events and developments that have shaped the world as we know it today. Let's start with the Industrial Revolution. This was a time when mankind truly began to harness the power of machines. With the advent of steam power and mechanized production, we saw a shift from an agrarian economy to one dominated by industry and machine manufacturing. This revolution didn't just change the way we produced goods, but also drastically altered our societies, economies, and cultures. From there, we step into a somber period of world history, the World Wars. These global conflicts, driven by a complex web of political alliances and rivalries, brought untold devastation. Yet they also catalyzed major advancements in technology and medicine and reshaped the geopolitical landscape. Following the turbulence of the wars, we see the rise of democracy as a prevalent form of governance. The principles of liberty, equality, and fraternity echoed around the world, inspiring nations to adopt democratic systems. This shift marked a significant milestone in our collective journey towards self-governance and individual rights. Next, we arrive at a truly transformative development of the modern era, the digital revolution. Computers, the internet, and digital technology have connected us in ways we could never have envisioned. This interconnectedness has not only revolutionized communication, but also opened up new avenues for learning, commerce, and entertainment. This era is characterized by its rapid pace of change. From steam engines to the World Wide Web, each innovation has spurred on further advancements, creating a snowball effect of progress. And it's not just about technological advancements. Our society's cultures and mindsets have evolved too, reflecting our adaptability and our constant quest for betterment. In the blink of an eye, humanity has transformed the world in ways our ancestors could never have imagined. We've journeyed from the clatter of looms in the Industrial Revolution, through the echoes of war, to the silent hum of the digital age. The modern era truly is a testament to human ingenuity and resilience. So there you have it, the story of us, of humanity, in 7 minutes. We've journeyed from the very dawn of civilization, where our ancestors first discovered fire and agriculture, laying the groundwork for society as we know it. We've explored the glistening classical age, a period of profound intellectual and artistic development that still reverberates in our culture today. We ventured into the Middle Ages, a time of knights and castles, but also of great social change and the birth of the modern nation-state. And finally, we arrived at the modern era, a time of rapid technological advancement and global interconnectivity unlike anything before. It's a whirlwind tour, no doubt, but it underscores the incredible journey we've undertaken as a species. From the first steps of our ancestors to the digital footprints we leave today, this has been our journey through world history. Remember, history is not just about the past, it's about understanding our present and shaping our future.